Hey there, lurkers. What do you think about One Piece? Mrs. Davis, the queen of the box office, and MCU's new captain.
Huh. That sounds like fun. So, let's lurk.
All right, Willie, it's been a fun media week for...
It's been... Sorry.
1 week since we last came up with this show. And speaking of the number one, have you heard of a little show called One Piece?
Who hasn't? But just in case somebody, definitely hasn't heard of it, why don't you explain it for everybody else? Does it star someone named Icky Guy?
There are plenty of Icky Guys in this show, for sure. One Piece is an anime that came out in the 80s, 90s, and today. And
90s.
It's by this guy named Oda. It's about pirates and friendship and family
Go on.
and love.
It's a Fast and the Furious movie?
It pretty much is. I'm surprised Vin Diesel hasn't showed up at this point. But they are currently still going. They are still making new episodes. And I don't know if you heard us, but it started in the 80s. They're on episode 1067, 1087, something like that. I still see this on the front page of Reddit every week, like recap of episode 1000. My coworkers introduced this to me last November. And in the midst of planning my wedding, I would go and watch this show to relax. I am currently on episode 482. 482.
Oh?
Yeah.
They're short, though, right?
Yes.
They're 20 minutes?
Yeah, they are 20 minutes, and they have a lot of exposition at the front, like super long credits. Here's what happened last episode. And then at the end, there's a short little preview on like what's going to happen next time. So it's very standard anime fare for that format. So you can consume usually about 3 in an hour if you pace yourself and you skip all of that crap. It is one of the best TV shows. I'm not saying animes that I've seen, but TV shows in general, based on story, animation, character development. I listen to the American dub version when I can hear. So it's like only 5 or 6 voices, but like the differentiation of those voices is even amazing. I can't tell you how excited I am every single day that I get to watch a piece of this history.
I'm somebody who my kind of diving into anime really stopped at Dragon Ball Z. I grew up with it. It was a show that I loved.
Sure, a lot of people did.
This show seems like it came out at a similar time. It wasn't available to me, or at least I wasn't watching it.
Yeah.
If I go back to like the first couple of seasons of Dragon Ball Z, I would say that they don't really hold up to like modern episodes.
Okay.
The Saturday show is really all about like finding something new to watch. Is this something where you can go to season 1 and start right away? Or is there something kind of weird, gross? Like, do you want to jump in to a later season?
This is something where you have to watch from the beginning. You have to start at episode 1. The good news is that you don't have to watch all 480 episodes. I've watched maybe 420, 440, because the show's been going on so long that there was a small library to pick up from, the manga, the books. But the animators eventually caught up because people were consuming it so fast. And so they had to come up with filler episodes to basically wait for the next book to come out. And thankfully, this writer is not like George R.R. Martin. He delivers.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. So like there's still books coming out. There's still new episodes coming out to this day. They just announced, and I think we might have mentioned it briefly on the show, a live action series that they are working on. And last week, Oda released kind of like a manifesto saying like, I know you're all excited. I know I'm excited. I want you to know that this show will not release until I am happy with it, until I am satisfied that you will enjoy it as much as I do.
That's nuts.
Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know if that means like the show is kind of like not looking good right now, or if it's just taking forever to actually produce, because the types of things that go on in anime are not human. So how are they gonna make things look? How are they going to use CGI? What are they going to use for practical effects? Like all of that is up in the air. If you like anime, cannot recommend. This is a 10 out of 10, 11 out of 10 show.
All right, I'll give it a shot. You have another show that you're recommending on this list.
Yes.
And I would love to know your opinions of this because my partner started watching this and is frustrated that I didn't join her.
You should be, because if you're somebody that liked Lost, the showrunner for this is Damon Lindelof, one of the two showrunners of Lost. This show is called Mrs. Davis, and for all of the promotional materials you have seen, it is Betty Gilpin in a nun outfit. Betty Gilpin you may recognize from the Gorgeous Ladies of Wrestling. Rest in peace. Should have got a final season. Don't even get me started.
She was in Glow, The Tomorrow War. She's been in a lot of stuff.
Yes, but I don't want to give away too much because if I talk about it, there's spoilers almost immediately. You, Willy, don't care about spoilers. So if you don't want to find out anything about the show, just fast forward like 30 seconds. I'm going to tell Willy what it's about.
Yeah.
This is about an AI that has taken over the world. And one person doesn't want to talk to it. And that is the nun.
All right.
That's the premise. If I tell you anything else, the AI's name is...
I'll kill you.
No. The AI might, which is very, very real life like. So...
Named ChatGPT.
Yeah. But it is on Peacock, which is hard for a lot of people to see. So, if you want to watch it somewhere else, if you want to find it on a Plex server...
A lot of Peacockers are hard.
Highly recommend that as well. It is releasing in weekly episodes, so it was only on episode 6 the last time I checked. Comes out on Thursdays. Give it a watch.
Now, Scott, are you a fan of Survivor?
Survivor?
Did you ever watch Survivor?
The show that came out like when you were in middle school, I was in high school.
Yeah, there's like 20 seasons of this at this point.
If not more, yeah. No, I've never liked it. And it's not just because my ex-girlfriend in high school cheated on me, liked it so much.
That bitch. Now, you're married. There is a web series called Dropout TV, and they do things like Game Changers or Dimension 20. And one of their Game Changers show, which you've 100% seen these clips on TikTok.
Oh, okay.
Is like it's $5 a month. If you want my show recommendation, that's what I watched this week. They have a 4-part series where it's their version of Survivor, but it's with a bunch of stand-up comedians. And it's very funny.
Wait.
I'm having a great time with it.
Wait. It's not Game Changers, the actual show, where they did a Survivor-like thing. This is a different show?
This is Game Changers, but the game, because it changes week to week, is a 4-part series where they're doing a version of Survivor.
I saw the previews for that on TikTok, and it looks amazing.
It's so funny. It's so good.
I'm so glad you turned me on to that crew. Are they a troupe? Is it?
It is the old college humor. It's kind of graduated from college, and they've moved on to Dropout.
Oh, hence the name. Gotcha. That makes sense.
You got it.
It should be called Adults with Jobs.
But speaking of adults with jobs, I want to turn the second half of this episode to the MCU, because both of my stories have involvements in the MCU. I want to talk about a little bit of controversy here. Let's start with, there is one actor who has been in the highest grossing films, all of them. Pirates of the Caribbean, Avatar, and Marvel, has been in every single top grossing film, except for Titanic. Who is this person?
Is it the person who shares the name Vic's girlfriend? Yeah, who couldn't remember?
Correct. This is Zoe Saldana, and that reference, I don't know if that made it into the cut of the last episode.
Go watch the last episode. It was great. She used to be my number one for a long time running. Oh, she still is, but she used to too.
Oh, you got me. But I want to get on a soapbox here for a second and just say
you forgot Star Trek, by the way.
That's not a top grossing film.
It is to me.
Okay. Well, Zoe Saldana, of course, she plays Gamora in all the Guardians series. She was what was Nebula? No. Nura? What's her name in Star Trek?
Uhura.
I was close.
Nymira, yeah.
Did you know that she was in Pirates of the Caribbean?
Yes, she had a small role. But yes.
She was a pirate. Yep, she was a pirate right away. But okay.
What's her name in Avatar?
Blue thing? I would.
Main blue female lead.
But there's something frustrating about this in that, like, wherever you put her, those movies do well, and she is a fantastic actress. I think she does a phenomenal job, but she does not get paid what she is worth.
What do you mean?
Her estimated net worth is about $40 million.
Really?
Robert Downey Jr. got paid $50 million, 50 to star in Endgame.
Okay. This might seem controversial. I don't think she's as good as Robert Downey Jr. Her list of movies speaks for itself. You can even go to like her IMDb page and look at some of the smaller things she's been in. She's fantastic. She hasn't been able to do a lot of films because she's been in these giant franchises for a long time. And that's okay, I guess, if she wants to just continually collect a solid paycheck from time to time. But I would have guessed her net worth is well into the triple digits in terms of millions.
Triple millions. Yeah. Here's something from this article that I'm reading from Stylecaster.
Maybe she gambles a lot. I don't know.
It says for Guardians Volume 3, which we saw, and Gamora doesn't have a huge role in that movie, to be fair. It's reported that Saldana earned a paycheck of about $2 million, making her the second highest paid star in the film behind Chris Pratt, who made $7 million. That's a substantial difference.
What? Chris Pratt only made $7 million for that?
Doesn't that seem low?
Yes. That seems real low, but I know everybody's not getting Robert Downey Jr. money, but...
he has, just in MCU films.
Didn't?
Robert Downey Jr. has made $75 million.
Yeah, because he got paid $50 million for that one movie, and then it was spread out. But didn't Groot, Vin Diesel, get like $10 million for Guardians?
You know what? Don't go fact-checking our episodes here. What are you doing?
Hang on.
I know there's one person who's like, fuck this guy.
Zoe, you're highly underpaid. If you want to take an even bigger pay cut and come on our show, we will gladly just, lick your boots.
I will pay for a babysitter.
Yeah.
I will be here for a short amount of time, as long as you want. I'll do anything.
Please.
All right, we've groveled enough. I want to talk about one more thing. I think that's trademarked. I don't know if I'm allowed to use that sentence.
You want to talk about another thing. Another one.
Another thing. Yeah. Let's keep talking about the MCU for a minute, because if you look at Endgame backwards, who was the face of Marvel?
Magden?
What?
You said look at Endgame backwards.
Good guy. Who was your leader?
Oh, the leader. Arguably Doctor Strange. Are you talking about Captain America?
What? Yeah,
Oh, okay.
of course I am.
Okay, yeah. Fine. Easy answer, I suppose.
Or Iron Man. It's pretty clear that those two clashed up to Civil War.
Yeah.
But those characters, Chris Evans, Robert Downey Jr., they were the face of the MCU.
When they talk about like affecting people, you got to change what? You got to change hearts, you got to change minds. And that's what those two characters were for the franchise. Captain America was the heart.
Yeah.
Tony Stark was the mind.
Well, we knew that those two, their runs were coming to an end.
Yeah, because Robert Downey Jr. commands
they
$50 million.
And they needed to find a new face to lead the MCU into the phases that we're in right now.
And you're telling me you know who that is?
No, I'm telling you that the MCU has failed. Kevin has failed us.
Oh, because we don't have a new heart and or mind?
Well, let's go through the list.
Okay.
Kevin Feige famously said when he cast Brie Larson to play Captain Marvel that she was going to be the face of the MCU.
It's a good face.
Well, then all the freaking hateful men in the comments were like, bullshit, she sucks, we don't like her.
What's wrong?
I don't think Brie Larson wants to be a part of this franchise at all.
Wait, are you serious?
Do you remember the hate she got after Captain Marvel came out?
Listen, I know there's a lot of incels out there that hate women they can't have sex with. Yeah, but not necessarily. No, I don't remember all of it.
Yeah, tons and tons of hate, to the point where she has even said, like, I mean, do people even want me in this franchise? Is this something that you like? Do you want me to be a part of it?
Well, I mean, if we just look back one episode, maybe 2 episodes, you guys didn't rank Captain Marvel very high. If I go into your email history, am I going to find things not only about Benghazi, but also about Captain Marvel?
What's up? What'd you say? Why'd you put those two together? That was oddly specific.
Her emails.
Oh. Well, so, like, another one. You could go to Doctor Strange. You could say he could be a captain.
Khaled.
I think he's just a little too odd. I don't know if he can hold the franchise down.
So you're saying right now there is nobody who is going to lead this next thing because you
name one.
All right, hang on. I'm going to pull up a list here. Let's just do a quick rundown like you said. Ant-Man. It's not going to be him.
No.
And it's
Paul Rudd's adorable,
but he's not.
But no.
He's not a box office leader. The new Black Panther.
They could have done Chadwick Boseman.
Oh, he probably was going to be the face. Yes, but Shuri is not.
He's dead.
Yes, much like their hopes and dreams for him to be the face. Yes. Doctor Strange, Benedict Cumberbatch. He's good.
I think the consensus is that his character is just a little too weird. It's not safe in the way that Iron Man or Captain America was.
Sure. He doesn't look good on lunchboxes. Wong.
I could get behind that.
He is the Sorcerer Supreme.
I don't know if he's got the lovability that you would want.
Yeah.
But I don't think I can't imagine him catching a saber at a train station and thinking, fuck yeah, Juan,
sure.
I want to have your babies.
Okay. Well, since it's Asian American Pacific Islander Appreciation Month.
Letting you live with this one. You figure this out. Yep.
AAPI. What about Shang-Chi? Simu Liu.
What do you think?
He's a hottie. He's a super nice guy. He's Canadian.
A lot of people did not like that film, Vic. I'm looking at you, you freaking weirdo.
It wasn't that bad of a film. They could do better. They could come out with a better movie, you know. I think he's got a chance to be the face for sure. But
listen,
they're trying. They're trying. They already have the name Captain America. They already have the replacement for Captain America. What about the Falcon / Captain America? Sam Wilson?
Racism.
You're saying the racists don't want him Yeah. Yeah. Probably not Jeremy Renner now. He messed that up.
He's still stuck under that tractor.
You don't think Nick Fury can hold his own?
Samuel L. Jackson doesn't want to do this anymore.
What about Bruce Banner? Does he want to do it? Smart Hulk?
There's one person that I think could hold down the fort as the captain, but they won't do it.
Spider-Man?
Peter Parker.
Yeah.
But why? Say it at the same time. What's getting in the way every single time?
Okay, we'll say in 3, 2,
2. Okay.
Zendaya.
3, 2, 1. Sony.
What?
Sony owns Spider-Man.
Oh, well, God
There's too much of a risk there.
dang it. They cock block Microsoft. They cock block Disney. What is Sony good for? Honestly, why do you guys like that company? They're coming out with the ugliest EV I have ever seen, and I'm a Honda fanboy. It just looks like a dropped bar of soap. And you know what they say? They say, that's our show,
Sounds
lovely
like
lurkers.
a good time.
Thank you so much for hanging out with us today. Please rate and review wherever you lurk.
We appreciate the love so much. So let's remember to be kind to each other, and we'll see you next week.